Halo guys, kembali lagi bersama gua Ikhwan nih. Kali ini gua akan lanjutin lagi game Far Cry New Dawn. Jadi kita akan lanjutin misi kita yang ada di atas. Apa ini? Ini rumah siapa? Jangan bilang masih itu.
I did everything that I was
Jose.
asked. I sacrificed myself, my family. I led us into the new world. I thought that it would be glorious. I was wrong. I have waited so long for someone to come. I've begun to despair. I have seen your face before. God showed it to me in a dream. I knew you would be the one to come and make things right. Set them exactly the way they're supposed to be. I knew that you would bring salvation. You've come seeking help. I can't give you any, only God can. But He has a plan for you. Come. Walk with me.
Kita disuruh kemana? Ke pohon. Gak bisa digerakin sih. Joseph Secret.
You have come here to help your people. Admiral.
Ya.
After God's cleansing fire, I saw the journey He had laid out before us. And I knew what was required when we set foot on our new Eden. When humanity emerged, I gathered my flock and set them on a new path. A rejection of everything connected to the old world. The creation of a new society. Living off the land. Taking only what was needed.
Ini nih susahnya dari game itu
When the
nge-follow
harshest years of the dark winter fell.
diktator. Terus ada tulisan apa tuh di belakangnya?
And in that despair,
Gak bisa baca. Ada tulisan loh di bagian belakang sininya.
This tree. Its fruit a gift from God which gave my family the strength to endure through the famine and the pestilence. New Eden thrived. We created a paradise on earth. But it did not last. This plague of locusts saw to that. These highwaymen embody everything God has instructed us to forsake. Their souls are rotten, diseased. But you are different. I believe your soul is worthy.
Banyak banget ya bunga yang warna pink. Wah, beruang. Ada gambar beruang, ada rusa sama jejak kaki. Oke, tunggu Joseph. Jadi ngeliat apa lukisan dulu. Malah ditinggalin Joseph. Yang bilang nih pohon bermutasi.
This is the help that you've been seeking. God's gift to us. That which sustained my family through the darkest time. Let me offer you this. Our miracle.
Apel kan?
The first time
Yang
that I
bilang
partook of
apelnya
this
udah mulai
gift,
mutasi tuh. Gara-gara nuklir.
I was confronted by a ravenous beast. It was my soul. And in that moment, I knew that in order to be worthy of God's gift, I had to slay that beast. I had to cleanse my soul. Because if I did not, I knew that that beast would consume me. This is God's test. Cleanse your soul.
Duh, tangan kita kotor ya. Makan tangannya kotor dong. Kotor banget loh tangannya, nggak dicuci.
Go, kill the beast.
Bukan. Waduh.
If you succeed, if your soul is pure, you are the shepherd sent by God, and I can return from my exile. Our miracle allowed us to survive, but its gifts are not unconditional. It nourishes what is in a person's soul. But if that soul is corrupt, the miracle extracts a terrible price.
Harga yang terrible, mengerikan. Bangun di mana?
Or you will not survive.
Oke, Josai, bimbinglah aku. Aku di mana? Membawa panah. Dan kita pindah lagi. Find the beast.
Confront your beast where it is weakest.
Ini bukan, aduh ini beruang. Waduh.
When the beast rises, strike true.
Waduh, apa lagi? Kita punya 2 heal. Ammo kita kayak nambah mulu. Waduh, keras banget. Kontrol. Come on, makan. Yang di bawah itu
When
yang
the beast rises, strike true. You cannot
ini
fight
apa
your
lagi?
sin in
Ini
darkness.
makhluk apa? Lihat tuh, panahnya. Oke, di situ. No. 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 Mana lagi? Oke.
For the weakness at the heart of
Aduh, kayak serang lagi. Panahnya tiba-tiba jadi unlimited. Waduh. Aduh. Oke, kita kehabisan medkit. Gamenya gak ke-pause, langsung kita crafting. Aduh. Ah, keras banget ruangnya. Aduh. Aduh, baru buat medkit loh. Kehalang. Ya, tidak. Ya. Iya. Aduh, meleset lagi. Aduh. Ya. Ya. Aduh. Kirain bisa dijuk. Tidak. Stop. Aduh, nggak bisa. Beruangnya nggak mau ngasih. Dia nggak mau ngasih, berhenti. Oh, 4. Oh, oke. Kayaknya aduh, kepukul kan. Aduh. Aduh, kabur dulu. Oke. Apa lagi nih? Mati lagi kah? Kita harus nyalain lagi.
fire will cleanse your soul.
Mana lagi? Oke,
Unleash the
udah
power
kebiasaan.
coursing through
Ini
you.
masih bingung. Aduh. Ya. Kenapa lagi nih? Baik. Waduh. Wow. Wow. Wah, lawan beruang tangan kosong. Wah.
That is why I am here. There are
Lawan
those who
beruang dengan tangan
feel
kosong
how to
dong.
partake in this miracle. Even if I love them. Even if they are of my family. Sin is a beast we cannot be.
Oke, sadar akhirnya.
You will be the shepherd of my people. Come with me to New Eden.
Oke, selesai. Tadi gak tahu dah itu. Lawan beruang tangan kosong loh. Saling pukul langsung kelempar beruangnya. Aduh.
Our future depends on adherence to my strictures. We can no longer hope for Joseph to save us. He is not coming back. We must put him out of our minds and... Father.
Ethan. Father?
Father.
Where have you been? Our land is under siege, our people threatened. You disappeared. You left us when we needed you most. Why?
To hear God's plan, my son. To hear God's plan. My children, I know that you have suffered, and I know that you are afraid. I've been gone from you for a very long time. But you were not abandoned. God spoke to me, and he has shown me a path out of this darkness. We will no longer hide behind these walls. We will no longer simply hope that this plague of locusts leaves us in peace. The time to fight is now. And God has sent us his sword. Here, God has tested their soul, and it is just, and it is pure. And I stand here before you to bear witness that this outsider is our shepherd.
Father!
And together, we will battle against the hordes outside our gates. And together we will march towards the future that God has promised us.
No! You abandoned me. You abandoned us. Without a word, without instructions, leaving me to lead as best I could. And now, you return. As if descended from the clouds and presumed to lead?
Yes.
I am the leader here.
Joseph is our leader.
New Eden follows me!
We stand behind the Father.
Son, I know you've carried a heavy burden in my absence. I understand that. This is God's will. And sometimes we must sacrifice that which we want in order to honor God's command.
What have you ever sacrificed?
Someday you will see the light. I promise. Come. Let us all go together. We have much work to do.
Waduh, mana? Waduh, jangan bilang ngebug nih. Aduh, panah. Panah unlimitednya masih berfungsi kan? Aduh, harusnya enggak sih. Oh, enggak. Ini cuma sisa-sisa notif. Oke guys, kayaknya sampai di sini dulu video gameplay game Far Cry New Dawn. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Bye bye.